Hello, welcome to Magic with Melly, Pura Vida. So Costa Rica, it's a model. Someone's exhibiting model behavior, but I was about to say it's a lifestyle out there in Costa Rica. Pretty much, in essence, means live your best life. Live a pure life. Whatever you do, make it pure. Friends and family, 100%. Healthy food, 100%. Having fun, 100%. And 5 of Cups, as I'm talking about that, so it's almost like someone has to grieve or like make room for the good things. Yeah. King of Swords, it may have to do with mastering your communication skills. Like someone's getting better at exerting boundaries or expressing boundaries. King of Pentacles reversed with the Queen of Cups reversed. It's almost like someone is realizing it's giving like emotional manipulation when it comes to these 2 cards coming out. Like feeling very ungrounded and unsure about expressing your feelings is a result of someone messing with your feelings. Let's pull out an official spread for the collective. For the highest good of the collective, what is needed at this time? Let's show us a message for the highest good of the collective. Show me what is needed for the collective's highest good here. Just clarify on the emotional manipulation and moving forward, please. Yeah, you know that someone's crossing your boundaries if they are like, it's giving like you made a decision maybe to walk away and someone's pressing here. Yeah, there's forward movement, right? Like you made a decision so you can have forward movement, and someone found, maybe you removed friends or blocked someone and they found out about it, and instead of making up for what went wrong, they're just attacking you for what went wrong. Something along the lines like someone's not willing to do the inner work and they're confronting you with confusion. Like a connection is you and that person, right? So it's like if you took a full account on all the interactions between you and that person, it'd be easy for you to narrow it down or pinpoint. But it's giving like some of the collective, either you or your person, has been dealing with too many people. With this King of Wands, it's giving like attracting more than what you wanted, and you might have even like made promises that you couldn't keep. Like it's giving like too much on your plate, right? And it's like in a connection, it's typically you and that person. And so if you think of your actions surrounding that person and towards that person and their actions towards you and surrounding you, it'd be pretty easy for you to figure out what went wrong. But if you have too many friends, too many social interactions, or even you don't want to do the internal work, you're just going to be left confused rather than being able to focus. Like someone's focus is needs fine-tuning. Like maybe, like again, you may have too many things on your plate. You need to like take some food off your plate, like make your situation more digestible. Someone, you may be expressing to someone that they're important to you, but you're not showing up as such. Like they may hold importance to you, but you may be, your energy may be just tugged in a million different directions. Maybe you are being manifested by a lot of people and you're not manifesting very much yourself. You just keep showing up for other people, and you need to show up more for yourself. It's giving not everyone deserves your energy with these two cards coming out the way that they are. It's like, yeah, collective. If you've been feeling stuck, it may just be because you don't realize that there's more people in your energy than you think, or you're letting something about letting things happen in the best and worst ways possible. I'm hearing this song "Let Me Love You" by Mario. And collective, there's always a secret admirer. They're secret, right? It's like, I'm not trying to feed your delusion or anything. It's really giving like they're gonna stay secret until it's safe to reveal themselves to you. So you may have a secret admirer because they're currently with another partner. You may have a secret admirer because their ex-partner is a stalker and creepy and borderline dangerous. So they have to keep it secret because they don't want you to be attacked, or vice versa. They don't, like, maybe you understand where this energy is coming from. Like, I can relate. My ex, dangerous, and me connecting with someone could potentially change targets from me to the person I'm interested in, like as another form of attacking me, right? And it's giving like someone's very upset about the fact that they fumbled the bag with you. Like I'm hearing like rolling in the deep. We could have had it all. Could have had it all. Any last messages for the highest good of the collective? Let's see. I'm hearing someone's like maternal. There's like a maternal figure here. It could be with a good or bad context. It's giving like you'll know your situation specifically, because it's just giving like take a look at your maternal figure, a matriarch. It could be someone about to have a child, or it could be you or someone in your life. You need to work on your relationship with your mother figure, or with the idea of you being a mother figure, or having a mother figure, like a partner who becomes okay, something like this. Okay, of course everyone's situation is going to be a little bit different, but it's giving it could even be just talking about the nurturing side of yourself. How can you be more nurturing, or how has the mother figure nurtured you so far? Or someone's looking to a motherly figure for advice. The Hermit card, yeah. And that may come full circle with the secret admirer, that they aren't going to reveal their attraction or their desires, their wants and needs towards you unless a specific someone approves it. Like a little bit of like maybe someone in this reading, whether it's your energy or your person's energy, is holding back because of someone else, because there could be an ex, there could be a mom, there could be a sibling, there could be like some sort of female or nurturing character that is in the way, because it's like, it's giving like can this person love you better than I? It's giving, in theory, it's kind of giving secret competition too. Like secret admirers are just people who are admire you, but they don't want it to be known. And it could be because they want to hate you but they can't, or like they want to be you but they can't, or they want your person but your person has their eyes on you, or it could be layers of things. It's really giving secret admirers in this reading. What's going on with these secret admirers? Collective, what is needed to know surrounding these secret admirers? Oof, 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 oof. Page of Swords reversed with the Three of Swords. And then these all flipped too. So some of these secret admirers are people who have already ruined their chance. Like they had a chance, they overlooked it, they flopped it, they had someone else, they exerted other options, and it's giving like it's almost like they gave you space to choose, or you gave them space to choose and they didn't choose you, and now that you're choosing other things, they're like coming back around and they're like waiting for another chance, but they might never get another chance because it already came and gone, and they're just fighting themselves over it. Like maybe they just need to say something. Like someone's too in their head when it comes to connecting with you, with these secret admirers. But then there's also a sense of like maybe there was like, when they met you, you were like deep in some pain, and they're like, they've been waiting for you to get over that, but then like they accidentally slipped into the friend zone. Like some of your secret admirers are your friends, where your friends should admire you, of course, but it's like giving secret admirers like there could be more to it than you know. Again, with the holding back, okay, it could be because you redirected them and they need to go through like the pain as well. Like they watched you go through pain very gracefully and survive and even come out of it stronger, and they're like, well man, I've not been going through anything. Is it because like it's giving like someone's wondering why they fall weak. Like someone's put a lot of thought to, and they feel like sometimes they feel like not enough, because if they went through what you went through, they don't think that they'd, oh my goodness, they think that they'd still be stuck on things. Like they like you show them that coming out of it stronger is an option, that like shitty things don't have to break you down, like they're like it was intended. Like your intentions also matter. Yeah, your intentions also matter is what I'm hearing. Strength. I'm gonna leave the reading here, friends, because I really like that the strength card came out for you twice. There's been heavy contemplation here, and I think it's rather than sitting in the depths of depression, you can pull yourself out, right? Like, I got really low the other day, and I'm like, why is this feeling here? Like, it's navigating me, right? And it's giving, like, the subject of your thoughts. Just consider how your emotions can be a compass, right? Like, love and hate, sadness and happiness, they exist together. So if something's making you really sad, it's also because that it has the possibility of making you very happy. But then there's like all this energy in between it. I'm hearing like shadow work too, or like just accepting even the negative parts of you. Like earlier today, I was rough around the edges. I'm just going to say that. I was a little rough around the edges, probably not as easy to be around because I was hungry. And I just admitted it. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a little bit mean because I'm hungry. And you deal with it or you don't. You gotta find someone who's gonna love even the like the hard parts to love, right? And I'm hearing like whoever made you feel like you were hard to love is very wrong. You know, they just didn't know how to love themselves. Someone who knows how to love, it's going to be easy no matter who it is. There could be some reserved energy or like beginnings and endings here just to make room. Like this hard to love energy is a little bit on projection. Like someone just having a hard time is not about you being hard to love. It could just be they just don't know how, and it's their own learning curve, and they don't know where to put it. So the easiest thing to put it on is something that's like right in front of them. I'm hearing the song Put Me on Something by Pilo. I'm also hearing that you deserve the same love you give out to others. So the situation you're in could be very karmic, where if you've cheated on people in the past or if you've only loved people in the past, you're going to get that compounded. I'm also hearing like your giving and taking needs to be rebalanced. Like someone has given you a lot, and so now it's your turn to give back to them, or vice versa. Like the star card is giving like reciprocity, being reciprocated, having things feel balanced and equal. This is giving, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups, it's giving someone's not used to rejection or something to do with the universe is trying to give to you, but you're not seeing the bigger picture. The Chariot. Yeah, something about needing to see the bigger picture here. Like, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And I'm hearing that song When I Grow Up by the Pussycat Dolls. And another message here to look at your child self and the things your child self was doing or pursuing, and ask yourself why you stopped. And it's giving, fulfill those promises you made to yourself as a kid, or you need to fulfill the roles that you imagined yourself being. When you played pretend, it's giving, you didn't just make that up. Like, you were that in other lifetimes, and your soul remembers. As children, we are so young and so close from being on the other side, right? Like, spiritually, when you're born, you're the most fresh from being on the other side. And so spirituality is very strong in children. And you may have been woke as fuck as a child and someone put you to sleep. Or you came onto this earth already asleep because you chose to be. Maybe some karmic things on a soul level are just not something you're willing to admit. You know, like, it's giving promises on a spiritual level, promises to your child self, promises to the people around you. If you can't keep a promise, don't make it. It's that simple. Like, don't keep someone stuck on you. Because you didn't fulfill, like, someone having a want or need and they bring it to you and then it's not fulfilled. That want or need is still gonna need to be fulfilled. And it's like someone's loyalty stops them from getting their wants and needs fulfilled because someone is, like, emotionally manipulative, or just manipulative in general. They may just know how to play the game, or they don't know how to play the game, and it's still like like, someone who knows how to play the game very well will reign superior, seemingly. Like, it's giving, like, Monopoly. Someone's having a monopoly over the dating life, and it's giving just, like, not fair, because, like, who you're dating is also involved, and they have their own set of rules and their own set of ideas of how it goes. And like, strategy, someone's having a strategy, but, like, dating is not a game to be played. Dating is dating, you know? Like, it's other people's real life, and someone is generating karma. This card is giving building, like, but, like, when you date, most people are dating to, like, build a connection, learn about the other person, figure out how they fit in your life. And someone's dating just to, like, psychoanalyze, or, like, as a human experience, or even just receiving all that they can from as many people as they can, because maybe they just gave too much to the wrong person. It's like, I can relate to this, okay, because I had a relationship of 3 years, nearly 3 years. We lived together, and I was buying my ex gifts, cleaning the whole apartment all the time. I made the friends that he never made while he was in California, like all these things. Like I did a lot of work and I did a lot of stuff for him. And when he just dumped me like a piece of trash, I really didn't know what to do. I gave so much to this person, and then suddenly I had nothing, like no one to give to, and like I needed to catch up on all the giving that I gave out. I went very vicious on Tinder, swiped right on so many people, received all sorts of things, and it was my form of grieving. Like someone, like, don't judge how you grieve anything falling apart, because it's very unique to you. I'll accept all of the derogatory terms for that time of my life. Like I went through a hoe phase because I was basically revenge fucking anybody I could, because this person yeah, to be felt so disposable, and like for this person to bring a taser around me and think that it was entertaining, for this person to repeatedly reject me, emotionally, physically, sexually, in front of other people on social media. Like the fact that I idolize and like just like, I don't know, it was definitely an illusion, because I would talk about how in love with this person I was, but then I never got reciprocation. It's giving like being ashamed of the disability, and it wasn't even his to be had, you know, like he was ashamed of dating me because I was different, because he was like afraid of people's opinions if he posted photos of me. And I don't know, it's just giving like your way of grieving is going to be very unique to you. If that's what you need, if you need a hoe phase, that's what you need. If you need to find yourself, that's what you need. If you need to move out of the state, go do that. Like whatever you need to do to reset and become ready again, do it by all means. It's giving like you might have to experience, what's it called, some casualties when it comes to like, there are going to be people hurt, because hurt people, but it's also like healing hurts, right? So if you're in your healing era, you may also be attracting people who are on the same level of hurt as you, and your time together is healing, though it's going to be hurtful. It's giving like time heals everything, and it's gonna hurt less and less. And you just be mindful of your practice. Like even while I was in a hoe phase, I did practice safe sex. Planned Parenthood is significant for the collective. Having birth control methods, or having just the knowledge behind how to have safe sex, getting your tests done, checking for STDs every time you have a new partner. If you have a new partner every month, check every 3 to 6 months. If you have a new partner every month, if you really have to, get checked every month. Knight of Wands reverse. Like, just do research, friends. It's important, okay? 8 of Wands, moving forward, is important. Okay. I'm hearing like it's like someone threw a ball thinking it was a boomerang, and then it's giving like ball. When you throw a ball really far, that's not gonna come back by itself. Or it might never come back. You know, you might lose the ball, like, you know, because you threw it too far. Yeah, someone dropped the ball. Literally, like, someone threw something away thinking it was a boomerang that was just gonna come back, and then it never did. And it's giving like, this could be you. Like, don't wait for something that's not gonna come back. You might have pushed your person away, and then like you kept like pushing them and testing them, like pushing them away and they came back, and pushing them away and they came back, and pushing them away and they came back. That's only gonna work for so long. Like, this person might love you, but they're fucking exhausted of being pushed around. They're getting beat up by you pushing them around. But then also, this could be a thing of like, you just gotta move on, yo. Like, if you threw something away, like, you don't throw something away and then check the trash to see if it's okay. You know, like that, you know, that phrase. Yeah, friends, everything's gonna be all right. It's like, Spirit wants me to remind you that the seeds that you're planting, you're not going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor overnight. You got to keep watering the seeds. You got to keep nourishing the project, the plant, the idea, the person. Like, what did you expect if you just watered it one day and then forgot about it, you know? And you may have needed that reminder that that relationships are work, that you can't just do everything right for 1 week and then you have that person forever. You've got to do everything right for as consistently as possible for the duration of the relationship. Whatever you did in the first year or a few months that you dated, you've got to keep doing that. That stuff doesn't just end once you got what you wanted. Because you can get what you want and still lose it, you know? Yeah, boomerang. Something about boomerang. Oh, maybe your favorite TV show as a kid is on boomerang. I'm hearing that there's a message for you in one of your childhood TV shows or movies, or something new that you're gonna watch. You're going to notice messages, and it could be even messages for someone else, and you have to be careful not to give unwarranted advice. Again, with the like, don't take on too many things, especially if it's other people. Magician card. People are manifesting you. Whether or not you are aligned with them, that's like, you need to see if people deserve your energy, right? They're like, I was in Costa Rica for 10 days, and about maybe 5 to 7 people reached out to me, and I didn't respond to anyone. I didn't respond to anyone until I came back, and the first person I responded to was, of course, people that I live with. And then the next step after that is I do meditations with my homegirl, so I needed to like reconnect with that. But she knew I was on vacation, so she knew that I'm just not gonna want to be bothered on vacation. So it's like she wasn't one of the people who reached out to me while I was gone. And around the 5 to 7 people, about 1 or 2 of them started unraveling, like, I think you're going through something, I'm just checking in, la 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 la. And then like, oh, I noticed that we're not friends anymore. Oh, I noticed that I'm blocked. It's like, if I don't respond to you, like, just give me space, bro. Like, I'm doing something. But it's giving like someone could be prying, someone could be manifesting you or like manipulating you, trying to keep control over something that they don't have any control over, like having control over your reputation, and they want to maintain that control, so they have to keep you in their life. And it's like, someone who's being controlling is gonna like have a hard time when you unexpectedly do not respond, or like you do something spontaneous. And it's giving like someone's true colors are gonna show if you just have space. Like, is this person gonna be codependent? Are they gonna go crazy? Are they going to gossip? Like, you're gonna really see what someone does when things don't go the way that they want. Like, oh, I see, you're like, this is like, when you push someone out of their comfort zone, that's the best way to find out who someone truly is. When someone's comfortable, they can put up a front if they want, they can be authentic if they want. But if they're uncomfortable, like, they don't know what to do except like revert back to like foundational energy. Like, what is their first reaction? What is their first response? They're gonna like automate to that, because it's like giving quick thinking, or like unraveling, like and it's giving like, this person wanted me to reply, and when I didn't reply, more of their energy came out. Yeah, so that could be a thing with boundaries. Someone's having a problem with your boundaries if you are always having it being brought up, whether they're questioning it, whether they're just like, maybe they're not even questioning your boundary, they're just like pressing on them over and over again. You're like, like, I don't know, it's giving like head scratcher, like crown chakra stuff. You could be into changing your hair, and research about that might benefit you. Like researching hairstyles, researching hair color. Someone's getting like a color matching test. Karaoke could be significant. Sunflowers are significant. The color pink is significant. Hand sanitizer. Something about keeping stuff to clean on your person. So like disinfectant wipes or disinfectant spray, tissue, and hand sanitizer. Comedy. You could really like comedy, or need to watch more comedy instead of the very depressing, action-packed stuff. You might just want something lighthearted. And also, I'm hearing it's okay for nothing to be happening. It's called peace. Someone's misunderstanding what boredom and peace feels like. Being bored is such a luxury because it's giving, like, you have space to choose something to do. Whereas other people don't tend to get bored because they're working too much or too hard or doing all these things. Like, you shouldn't let yourself be bored. Let yourself fill in that boredom. If you're not working, what would you be doing? If your answer is nothing, you've got some self-work to do. Because, like, okay, my channel is basically my 9 to 5, my YouTube channel, but that's besides the fact. If I had a 9 to 5 or chose to work a 9 to 5 and in my off time I had free time, these are the things that I can do when I'm bored. I can read, I can paint, I can crochet, I can sing, I can dance, I can hang out with friends, I could watch a movie, I could watch TV, I could try a new hobby, I can go shopping, I can play a video game, I can hang out with my family, I can write, I like to play with playing cards, can go for a walk, love to do yoga, travel. It's like, you've got to, if you don't have a list of things that you like to do, you ought to work on that. That's all I'm saying. Because in under 2 minutes, I listed so many things. And that's where you can never get bored if you know yourself very well. To know yourself is to love yourself. To know another is to love another. So it's like, if you know someone's a introvert and you see them having alone time, leaving them alone is a form of love. But someone who's very sociable, who's an extrovert, who's alone, they may not, leaving them alone is maybe not the best idea. Maybe they actually want to socialize. So you shouldn't leave that person alone, right? It's giving, like, everyone experiences love differently. So knowing someone well is a form of loving them. And yeah, I said I was gonna leave the message here, but I think this is where I'm gonna leave the message. The Lover's reverse is here with the 3 of Cups when I have the deck. So just be mindful of maybe Spirit wants me to talk about triangulation before I get off. Yeah, this little duo is giving triangulation for sure. Like, if there's something going on with you and your person, instead of admitting that there's something going on between you and your person, they might just blame it on a third thing. It could be a kid, it could be career, it could be literally any third item that can be, like, in the middle. Could be, like, I don't know, if I get a specific detail, it's gonna be too specific, but it's giving, like, the relationship was already falling apart before the triangulation was placed. The triangulation is probably now it's probably caused some sort of triggering or trauma, like some negative experience, maybe in your developmental years. I definitely experienced triangulation, being the only child between, like, that was in the household. If there was any arguments, it's like, then who's going to be the kid's favorite? Like, and it's giving like being used as leverage. Maybe you were used as leverage all the time over one of your parents. It's giving like, just be whatever your parents did when you were in your developmental phases, you might mimic that and not even realize that you're mimicking that. For example, it's easier to see it when you like view your parents and then view their like your grandparents and your parent. Like you might see like your grandpa or grandma exhibit a certain behavior, and then you see your parent also exhibit that same behavior, but it's just like a milder form or a more intense form. Is giving generational curse. Like, we pass down, we pass down stories, lore, like folklore and stories and culture and behaviors, morals, ideas, concepts, teaching. It's all this stuff that you might, like, social conditioning. And it's okay for you to let go. You might not feel like you can. You might feel like it's all, like, it's giving, like, it might feel like you. It might feel like you're just like hating on something that you can't change, but you can change. It's giving like peeling back layers so you can be your true self. Someone's been masking here or thinking that they have to be a certain way, or someone wants you to be a certain way. Goodness. Friends. Yeah. The moon comes out again, right? And it's giving, you might notice energy surrounding the moon cycles. Like when the moon is at full moon, you might notice a lot of energy reach like max. Like, say you wished for something and then the full moon, boom, it's there. Like planting seeds, and then by the full moon you're like, whoa, it flourished. New moon is giving beginnings, starting things. Full moon is like the energy that you had at new moon coming to completion or coming to like some sort of catalytic or clarity movement. Earlier in this reading, we were talking about secret admirers. So you may notice around the full moon that some of them may become ready to admit something to you. You may also experience other things surrounding the full moon. You might notice areas like, okay, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. So like if you're like, remove the blockages, the blockages aren't just going to remove themselves, okay? The universe will help you by revealing it to you, and in revealing it to you, they're going to show up, right? Things are gonna block you, and you're like, what the fuck? I wanted to do this, or like I was gonna do that, and blah, blah, blah. Spirit's wanting you to slow down, take your time and process, why is this showing up as a blockage right now? Is it because there's work, like I asked, it's like giving, you asked for this, but now that it has been given to you, what are you going to do with it, right? So you're like, oh, remove the blockages, but then Spirit's like, okay, these are the blockages you need to remove, and then you're sitting here like, what the fuck, Spirit, why did you block me? And it's giving, no, I'm not trying to block you, I'm trying to help you remove them. Like, I can't just, like, Spirit's giving, it's giving, Spirit doesn't have the, like, we're not talking about, like, poltergeist or anything, but Spirit can't, like, move things. Like, poltergeist can move things, but it's like, it's giving, like, Spirit will guide you to what needs to be done, but then you still have to do what needs to be done. And yeah, again, with that Magician card earlier, your manifesting abilities work better than you think. You're just not doing the other part of the work. Your manifesting abilities, there's nothing wrong with your manifesting abilities. It's giving, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it, right? So if you're saying derogatory terms or things like that shit will deliver in whatever degrees are warranted or deserving at that time. Of course, yeah, if you, like, the word, like, people say, like, oh, I'm dead, as a phrase of, like, laughing, like you're laughing, I'm dead, right? Like, died of laughter or whatever. It's giving, like, yeah, like, you're not gonna just die tomorrow because you said I am dead, because we're all slowly dying, but it's giving, like, just be careful because it might come sooner than you think, right? If you're always manifesting that phrase. And that's why they have it spelled incorrectly, you know, certain memes, certain things are adjusted so that the reality doesn't hit, but it's giving, like, just be careful, okay, friends? Yeah, I got nothing. So, for the third and final time, I'm gonna leave the reading here, is what I'm saying, and third time's the charm. I'm actually gonna leave the reading here. Thank you for being a part of this channel. If you need a personal reading, or if you felt seen in this reading, please let me know. And I'll see you next time. Bye.